Excuse me. All right. Good morning or good afternoon. This is my second attempt. I recorded this presentation already, but I only got the audio, so bear with me. So, my name is Nicholas Mendoza, and today I'm going to show you my City of Pomona case study. Here you can see on the screen. I'm gonna do my video this way because I wasn't able to do the actual screen recording. My computer was just giving me too much trouble, so I felt like this is the most effective way to complete this presentation. So, without further ado, here we go. Alright, so my introduction. The problem is that the city of Pomona continues to open more fast food restaurant chains and restaurants more than health food stores and investing in local farms. This directly affects the residents who live or reside in the city of Pomona. So, the question that everybody has is, how would we get the city to become healthier? I know it's kind of a open-ended question, but it's leading on to the next slide. So here's my problem statement. The city of Pomona is facing a problem that seems to go unnoticed. It seems to go unnoticed almost every day. Excuse me, I'm still recovering from getting sick over the weekend, so bear with me. Like I said, the city of Pomona is facing a problem that seems to go unnoticed almost every day. And it's not anyone's fault necessarily, but there's essentially a health food drought for a city that's close to 23 miles long and with a population of 151K. You would think that the city would want its residents to be healthier. You think that they'd kind of want to invest in that, like other cities. So here's my slide of my background. Not only that, but it is mostly a middle-class family city. Here's a statistic from World Population Review. It's a website that I found when I was conducting research about my Lopez farms and my case study about this. So, in World Population Review, it says Pomona's average per capita, the income is $39,328. And household income levels show a median of $78,869. Keep those statistics in mind, just so you know. This is about like average middle class working families. They're not necessarily struggling, but it's not necessarily just all sunshine, and it's hard work. And here's my analysis. So I'll show you. Flip the computer. There have been recent studies done throughout the years in different residencies to see how how the local farms improve the overall health of a community. And most of them have shown, very positive outcomes. Unfortunately, in the world that we live in today, communities with more money, such as Malibu, tend to prioritize their health food stores and restaurants more than a middle class city like Pomona would. This is a little off topic, but there's actually a place called Erewhon. I can actually show you real quick. And this is pretty much a glorified health food restaurant with lots and lots of celebrity endorsements. I think it's a little upsetting that they're monetizing on health, because if you would take here's some images of what the store looks like. You see they got like let me see. Everything that they sell is like their brand. So it says Erewhon on it. And they also sell other, they get stuff from other distributors as well, but everything in there is triple the price that you would purchase in like a regular market. They have like a $100 apple. You heard me right. A $100 apple and a $25 smoothie, which gets a different flavor every month. And it's usually a celebrity who gets a smoothie named after them. And I guess the last one I could use as an example was Haley. I think Haley Bieber had a smoothie, but they also had there's a guy named Billy Corgan from the Smashing Pumpkins. He got his own smoothie last month. It was about $20, but still, $20 for a smoothie that's only this big. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. But let's get back to my slideshow. So like I said, we do live, unfortunately, that's the world we live in today. We're just monetizing just on health in general. And let me find where I was at. This issue directly affects anyone living in Pomona. Because if you think about it, if they wanted to drive to a store nearby, like the Whole Food Market or Sprouts or Trader Joe's they have some healthy stuff, but they also have a lot of junk food. But mostly those stores that strictly have healthy foods only, they usually have to make the extra trip out. And with a busy, with a working class family, you're gonna have, the people who are living together, they both might be working busy days, just trying to make ends meet. And when they're done and they're tired at the end of the day, that I don't think they want to make an extra 30-40 minute drive just to get some healthier foods. They're gonna be very hungry, very anxious, and sometimes instead of taking the drive, they'd rather drive somewhere closer, such as a McDonald's or a Burger King or a quick Little Caesar's pizza. And sometimes the prices are cheap, but also it can be even more expensive to eat there than it would be just to go to a health food store. So sometimes you have to think about what's necessarily worth it. So, what is the solution? I'll tell you. What is the solution for not only Pomona, but for all the cities who are in need of a change? Well, right here in Pomona, we have an example of a place that has provided economic and social benefits to the community. Lopez Farms was founded in 2024, and they have been serving the community since then. They're relatively new to the city, but since they've come here, they've only made a great impact, and they've only gotten a bigger following. They also built a skate park, or just a ramp, and that attracted more of a younger audience as well online. So they made some good choices. And they've been serving since then. And here's a quote directly from their website, which states that we firmly believe that access to nutritious food is a fundamental human right, essential for everyone to thrive and nourish their bodies. And the main difference between a place such as Lopez Farms and McDonald's is that Lopez Farms cares about the health of its customers, and that is their focus. Other cities should follow the same model because it will make their residents less prone to being unhealthy. So, here's my reflection. Well, actually, here's a little video. I won't show you, just like maybe 5 seconds, just so you can see what it looks like.
Outdoors, and one of the more exciting things that we're doing recently is community composting.
And in the video, he's just talking about community composting, just one of the next things that they're doing at the Lopez Farms. They're always coming up with new ways to keep that place going and keep it tidy and keeping it as organized as possible. So yeah, the way that Lopez Farms operates is very unique because they use their platform as a small business. On certain days of the week, they host a farmers market where you can come and purchase some products from them. This is just one way that they make money. Restaurant partnerships are another way they can generate revenue and keep a steady flow of cash coming in. Although it can still be a struggle to generate income, they also collaborate with local markets in the city of Pomona, and they're able to deliver the products as fresh as possible. Not only are they able to profit from this, but they're also improving the overall health for the city. And this is what they intended to do when they opened the farm. So, increasing the health of the city's residents is a success if I've ever seen one. Last but not least, here's my conclusion. The authors did a survey of around 6,000 participants from 3 different cities, or LA, New York, and another city, to see who participated in urban agriculture, as well as how they garden. And according to the survey, about 2% of the urban residents in the survey mentioned that gardening was dominated by a higher income. So they mentioned that it should be more cheaper, I guess. So I guess my final conclusion would be to hopefully we can make it more affordable so everyone can eat healthier. My name's Nicholas, and thank you for your time.